Guys, I know you said I didn't have to do a video, but I had to see the property. I mean, this is an amazing home. I've already walked through the property with the owner, who did about $400K to the backyard. I want to let you know this was a rebuild. Remember I told you that Bernardo Trails had half burned down and half didn't. So this is somewhat of a fire zone, which makes sense because it's so topographous. With that said, I wanted to take you from the start of the property all the way through the back, so it might be a longer video. The house is a 5-bedroom with 1 optional, 6 total beds, 5.5 baths, built in 2010. The fires were in 8. So priced at 2.1, it's been on the market 2 weeks. We're sitting on right at 3 acres, and I'll show you the parcel line at the bottom. But come on in, take a look at this. Some things that I want to point out before we even get through this property. She spent a ton on landscaping and irrigation. So there is no well on this property, so your water bill is going to be a little bit higher, which is okay. You've got one of the best yards in America right here. You did a paver stone driveway, which is great because since we are on such a hilly way, you're going to get cracks in your asphalt. So literally this paver stone is going to prevent that cracking. They have paver stone everything that is a path. So that's a seller that gets it, and that's what I like about this. Additionally, what I want to let you know is there are a lot of little nooks and crannies, right? Which gives a house character. I'm going to show you basically the main level first. I'm going to show you the upper level second, and then I'll end with the backyard coming back into the home. So come on in and take a look at this. You're going to really, really like this home. Come on in, take a look at this gorgeous property. As you can see, my favorite thing about this home right when you walk in is that you know this property is going to have unbelievable views. Additionally, the minute you walk in, you get a grand 25-foot ceiling entrance. The whole room down here has that. It kind of resembles San Antonio a little bit because there's this main room here and then everything kind of feeds off of it. So as you can see, this is kind of the main living room here that's integrated with the kitchen. There were a couple photos of the kitchen that I didn't understand how that worked with the flow, but you can see here that it works perfectly. You have your main stove back here, all monogram appliances by the way. You've got a side island here that could be just for breakfast and eating. You've also got a bar here for entertainment, and then you have your breakfast nook here if you guys want to do it more formally at the table. One thing I want you to notice, it's a travertine tile. Very thin grout lines, which is what I really like. So a larger tile with an offset pattern really makes this floor feel grand, and you feel like you're in California here. You've got the California doors here, which are these ones that slide, and as they catch the next, so my favorite doors, hands down, right? That opens it up to this amazing view. I was a little worried that the highway noise was gonna be a lot of noise here. It's actually not. It's very, very subtle. And this is probably a busier time of the day because you can see the traffic starting to pile up, but it's very, very minimal compared to what this shows on a map. Taking a look at the bottom floor, I wanted to show you the first, the master, if you will, and the office. That's in this side of the house. So on the right side of the home here, you've got the office. It doesn't have a dedicated door, but you could do like a barn door mentality if you needed that extra privacy. You got high ceilings here, plantation shutters, oversized baseboards, and designer carpet. And a built-in here, this desk. So that's office 1 or optional 1, I should say. Here is the master suite. So you walk in, you've got a closet there. You've got the nice grand 18-foot ceilings here. Integrated with the master bath, which is a dual vanity with a shower and a rain head as well. Same flooring from inside the kitchen. And the tub and the master both get this view. Also a private French door balcony off the master as well. She's got market lighting and ceiling fans that are on the trellis to keep it cool on a hot day. So this is the east side of the property, if you will, where the office and the master are. I will take you to the west side of the home. One thing to note, really good transition from tile to wood. Nothing that's going to create a tripping hazard. You've got more built-ins here. All of them upgraded, self-closing cabinets, self-closing drawers. Everything is done to the nines here. You've got can lighting, as well as built-in stereo. And then the guest bedroom, which also shows like a second master, has a closet, higher ceilings, French doors off to a private balcony, and somewhat of the same design in a smaller sense when it comes to the bathroom. And you can see, once again, views pretty much from every bedroom as well. I'm going to show you the garage, and then I'll cut to my second level of the home. So this is our private staircase to the second level, and I'll get to that in a second. But I wanted to show you the garage on this last snippet here. Nice 4-car garage, completely finished, and even looks a little Tuscan. Plenty of room for anything, any toys, anything. All right, guys, second floor. Awesome views. Come on up. So this is the only staircase to the house. What I like about this home is that it's not a grand staircase that's right in your face when you open the front door. It's more of a hidden passageway, if you will. This is where the kids are going to hang out all the time. All their memories are going to be made here. Look at this bedroom size. It's got its own ensuite bathroom, which is what I love. Really good use of space here. Good natural light in this room, and their own bathroom with a shower. This is what really reminded me of San Antonio, because if you remember, we went up to that smaller loft area at San Antonio that had this kind of mentality where you could still see over the living room, right? How cool is that? Very similar in character. So 3 bedrooms up here. This bedroom is en-suited with the bath. This bedroom is en-suited with the bath. So if you want to take a look at this bedroom size, it looks a little bit, it looks to be the smallest bedroom of the 3 up here. It does give you great views. You got a walk-in closet and then your own private bath as well. Every room has a ceiling fan, so you can cut down on that cost. But what I can tell you about this home, guys, is you will always get the ocean breeze in this home with the way it's laid out. And then last but not least is the 3rd bedroom. This one didn't get a master or an ensuite, so that bathroom is dedicated for this bedroom. And what a good sized bedroom this is as well. Needs a little bit of paint touch up, but that's easy cosmetic things as well. This has a private balcony off the loft in addition to the other balconies that you saw off the bedrooms. This one's probably the cutest one because it gives you the full vantage of the house. And this is where we'll really get a good look at what the backyard entails. So let's talk about the backyard before I walk back there. In fact, this might even suffice for our backyard tour. You've got the basketball court down there. You've got a trampoline and landing here, which is great because if you have people at the pool, you can hang out with the grass. You've got a permanent bar over there with basically a trellis or a cover over it. That's gas. Everything is paver stone down to the landings that's set for the stairs. And then if you look over that palm tree right there, that's where she wanted to do a deck so that it extended over to get that view. The parcel line basically goes down to where those trees stop. See that tree line hits that like marshy area? So your property basically funnels down to that area, 3 acres. I forgot to mention the dining room. I know that's an important thing. You guys have a lot of kids too. So this is the dedicated dining, which I really like because it is its own separate room. You've also got some cohesion with the living room and the kitchen still. And then I'll just take you right from here to the outside to show you a little bit of fun stuff here. So you saw the 2 balconies off the bedrooms downstairs. You've also got another landing here if you're entertaining guests. You have a flat area here. This is where the property really, really builds value to me. For a seller to put $400K into the backyard, sometimes that could be $1 million in value, whatever it feels like to that buyer, right? I think this is a perfect backyard for your family because I think it somewhat resembles the one you got in Seattle, right? It's got a downward trend from the property. You've got views, and you've got all these little nooks. You got a chicken coop up there. You've got your built-in here. You've got your pool here, which is salt water, I would imagine, with the Pebble Tech. You got your hot tub, which water falls down into the pool. You got your basketball court, which if you are playing at night, because it does have night lights, it's not going to be so obtrusive to the house because the lights are set down. Last but not least, you've got this unbelievable little area that the seller wanted to design a deck that got more of those views to the eastern side of California. You can't really see it here, but you have almost 180-degree views of 3 different directions, north, east, and west. Very similar to the house in Poway on Stone Canyon that you liked. So how cool is this, guys? You got a little bit of Stone Canyon, and a little bit of San Antonio blended together. But here's the kicker: no fees, no Melrose, none of that crap that you have to deal with. And look at this. You know that you're in California when you own a home like this. You guys got to come down and see this. It's amazing. I'll see you soon.